and welcome back to NatFun, the tabletop role-playing adventure game where the dice and a few friends tell the story. My name is Erin, and I am your game master for this adventure, and naturally, I'm joined by a few friends.
Do we need to list our character names in advance?
The current character.
I would say pick your favorite, the one you're going to start with.
That's not my favorite.
My name's Jackie, and I'm playing Zora Malmora. She is a super ripped, sallow-skinned, bitter, robotic-sounding person, and she carries a sword and shield and a lot of really fun items, and maybe even a spell if we get to see that.
My name is Dan, and I will continue to play Webster Stavish. He's brutish with sallow skin. He's chipper with a gravelly voice. He has a pretty kick-ass pole axe and a whole assortment of fun things in his backpack as well.
I'm Matt. I'll be playing Clovis Saltmarsh. He's athletic with lots of piercing. He's kind of stoic, but he mumbles, as you'll find. And he's got some really good sneaky skills, and he carries a cutlass to keep up with that whole pirate motif. Arr.
Wonderful.
For now.
So,
Yeah, listen to their optimism.
as the teasers may have told you, Session 0 did not go according to plan for all the initially rolled characters. Oh, Nibs, we knew her not well. For
Briefly.
She only got to do one thing before she met her demise. If you want to find out what happened in our Session 0 and how Nibs did not make it to the end and thus Zora was born, please check out Session 0, now available on our Patreon. So tonight we are going to be exploring the game system Maze Rats in our fun shot Camper Calamity. Oohs and ahs. But before we get further along, Erin, take it away. Hey listeners, I wanted to pause and say a quick thank you to Questing Beast, the creator of Maze Rats. If you enjoy this adventure and want to check out Maze Rats yourself, you can find it at questingbeast.itch.io/Maze Rats. Maze Rats is a fantasy role-playing game focused on exploration, survival, and creative problem-solving. The game is highly lethal and assumes a style of play where caution is essential to long-term survival. For our adventure, Maze Rats is licensed for our use under the Creative Commons Attribution 4.0 license. And with that, let's return to camp. Thanks, Erin! So players, let's get rolling. It's nearing the end of summer, and camp is coming to an end. As you have participated in the last 6 weeks of this incredibly deadly environment, you've honed skills and turned into quite the adventurer. But there is still one day of camp left. Just like every morning, a soft chime of bells wakes you. And whether you feel excitement or relief to have camp come to an end, there is a buzz in the air of who will claim the top marks and get the opportunity to participate in Salazar's famous end of camp dungeon run. The dwindled group of campers head out of their tents and gather around the stage. Once a large number of you, it has dropped significantly. A weathered man you now recognize as Salazar steps onto the stage and politely claps his hands. Hello, campers. Today is a solemn day. It is the last day of Salazar's summer camp. Over the last 6 weeks, you have faced trials and challenges. And, well, some of your peers have perished. You have proven yourselves to be semi-competent adventurers. You are You are all stars in your own right, but some of you shine brighter than the rest. These lucky few will have the opportunity to navigate through my dungeon run. But fear not, should any of these 3 fail and fall, those with the next highest rank shall take their place. A hush goes over the crowd as Salazar gestures to one of the camp counselors. G'day, my name's Melanie, and I will be reading off your rankings. You are all new to adventuring, but I'm sure, like me, you'll go on to do great things. One day. In 3rd place, for his knack telling scary stories, we have Webster Stavish.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
In second place, for their wonderful knot tying ability. And though it is hard to hear him sometimes, we have Clovis Saltmarsh.
Yeah, this is good.
And last but not least, we have someone who could see the weakness in their competitors and hone in on that and take them out, the one, the only, Zora Malamora.
All calculations expected me to be here.
Thank you, Melanie. Now, Webster, Clovis, and Zora, you shall have 1 hour to prepare before entering the dungeon. Do not disappoint me. So with that, the three of you are kind of like singled out from your peers. The rest of them, wiping their brows. Thank God we didn't make it to the top 3. We can just relax and we can figure out what happens next, but we're going home and we're still alive. But you guys have an hour to prepare before you go into the dungeon. So what would you guys like to do?
Boy, can we see the dungeon? Do we know anything about it? Maybe talk to Salazar. You know what? I think, yeah, there we go. Okay. Sorry. Clovis, I'm gonna go talk to Salazar and see if there are any secrets we can get. Anybody else want to do that? Are you?
That seems kind of like a waste of time. I don't think he's going to give us anything.
I got an hour. So Clovis is going to go over and flag over Salazar and see if he can say, Salazar, we were doing good here. Are there any secrets to this thing that we can glean before we go in? What do we need?
Oh, Clovis. It has been 6 weeks since you arrived, and never once have I let you know what was going to happen next. But I will tell you, if you should make it to the end, you do get your money back.
Yeah. Well, do I get their money back too?
There can... Well, not there can only, but usually there is only one who makes it through. So the odds may be in your favor.
Zora's going to take 2 fingers and kind of put them on her chest, then hold them up in the air. Katniss Everdeen style. Just kidding. While Clovis does that, Zora wants to kind of just scan the room and see if there are any camp counselors that I recognize, like Olga, who was there on the first day, and just see if they have anything they're holding, or if they happen to make eye contact with me, if they mouth or nod or do. I'm trying to just see if there's anyone that has stuff they're going to be throwing at us in the dungeon that I can see.
Yeah, so out of the corner of your eye, you see a couple of the camp counselors. Olga's among them, but one that you recognize. Her name is Melissa Stardust, and she was your guys' potions master as you went through the course. So once or twice a week, you guys had the opportunity to go and mix your own potions.
Webster, I'm going to go talk to Melissa Stardust. Would you like to join?
Yes, I think if we can get some more potions, those always come in handy.
Calibrating the best route through the crowd. And she just
You
starts
could just go in a straight line.
Honey, the crowd's gone. They went home.
And also, the crowd's still there. They can't go home until the wagons arrive to take them back. So they're all just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with you two. Or if they suddenly get called into duty because, you've fallen in the dungeon.
Y'all should go home. We are the best.
Turn right in 3 steps. Turn left in 4 steps. You will be arriving at Melissa Stardust in approximately 8 seconds.
Boy, I can't wait to be done with this.
Well, hello, Zora. Hello, Clovis. Oh, sorry, Webster. I always get the two of you mixed up. But Zora, my prize student for the season. Do you need any last-minute advice?
Always welcome.
Well, just don't stop moving, if you can help it. There's no time limit, but Salazar gets bored if things don't keep happening. He kind of magically projects it or gives us a play-by-play to the rest of the camp while you're down there. And we've seen him do some pretty twisted things for those who take their time.
Do all 13 districts see the same? Just kidding.
Wow.
Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate the encouragement and information. Your classes were engaging. 4-star review.
Thank you, Zora. Delightful conversation as always. Best of luck.
She's already turned around and is walking back.
Melissa, by any chance you happen to have any extra potions on you? Anything that could be handy in there?
Well, I do. And Dan, go ahead and give me a will check.
A will check.
Will it or won't it work?
So I rolled a 4 and I have a +1 to will, so 5.
So Melissa kind of looks around and she makes sure that Salazar's off talking to someone else. She says, well, if he finds out I gave this to you, I could be in a lot of trouble. But I do have a restore health potion on me. It's not one of the fun ones that we taught you at camp, but it could come in handy.
Well, that will be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for looking out for us.
Of course, Clovis. I mean Webster.
It's fine.
Anyway, tell Zora good luck.
Can do. And Webster will go ahead and head back over to Zora.
And Clovis, at this point in time, Salazar didn't give you anything. Your peers have gone off and talked to Melissa. Is there any last things that you want to do as this hour kind of draws to a close?
Mm-hmm. He is trying to think of how to take something in with him beyond what he has. He's got some good stuff, but...
Remember, a backpack can fit as much as a backpack could reasonably fit. So if you... If you want to try and see if you can scare up something else, we could give you like another will check or a will danger roll to see if you can find something.
Yeah, that's kind of what he's doing. He's looking around the camp. He knows it pretty well by now, and he's looking around and he's got sticky fingers anyway. He's looking for a couple things to take with him, maybe an extra weapon, a tool, something laying around that somebody just left out that could just be improvised.
All right, let's go ahead and have you do a will roll for me.
Well, this should be interesting. I rolled a 1, and he has a will of 2, so that would be a 3.
Okay.
So you're kind of looking around camp, and you see one of the camp counselors. It's not somebody that you guys really got along with. He's got his arms crossed in front of him, and he's kind of looking over at you, and he's like, Clovis, you trying to do something you're not supposed to.
Most likely.
Scurry on. I think your time and start the dungeon run is getting there. Go on, off with you.
You frickin' find you in it. Yeah, and Clovis goes over to the door and just sits down cross-legged and takes a little rest in the shade till it's time.
Excellent. All right, so the hour comes to a close. You guys have had an opportunity to gather your weapons, your shields, your potions, make sure everything in your backpack is organized. And Olga comes back to you and she says, My pride and joy. One of the few parties that was matched on day 1. And you guys get to go into the dungeon run together. That's so exciting. All right, well, now if you'll follow me, we're going to a place that you're all familiar with. And
Oh, wonderful.
she kind of leads you along, and you see the same entrance to the crypt that you were in the previous time. You haven't been back to this crypt in the last 6 weeks, but you see the door in front of you, and just like last time, Olga opens it. Well, best of luck down there. No silver bell this time. And kind of ushers you in and then shuts the door.
As we look around, what do we see?
So the first thing that you see is that it's kind of like dim light. There's not a lot of torches. You can kind of see like firelight flickering along the walls as you kind of enter into this space. And on our map here, you guys are going to be starting in the top left corner or northwest corner. And what you can see is what you can see there. And as we move along, I will reveal things to you.
Now, Zora, you have a pretty good sense of direction. Which way should we go?
I haven't accessed this particular topography before. There's more of you in the other direction. I will follow. Clovis, you lead.
Recalculating.
So, Clovis, as you are able to kind of see a little bit further around this corner, you see that it kind of opens up. And there appears to be a door at the end of this hallway.
There's a door over here. We can, maybe we are in luck. So Clovis goes towards it.
Open it slowly and make sure there's nothing charging at us.
Yeah, things have jumped out.
Webster, like we
Okay.
practiced. If there's something dangerous in there, push him in and close the door.
Clovis, with his experience and his skills, he's gonna open the door as quietly as possible. See if he can sneak up on the situation. Yeah.
And Webster's right behind him.
Yep, and I think, Clovis, you have a plus something to your, because of your backstory.
He's a shadow jack. He's got that skill, so he's really stealthy, and he's also a thief, a home thief, a housebreaker. So we've got some skills here.
Yeah, he pees all over the floor whenever he breaks into a house.
Hey, don't judge my styles. Everybody's got a calling card, you know.
Webster, did you bring the newspaper?
So Webster, you start to like push open the door, so Clovis, you start to push open the door, and you hear behind it a couple of voices. Yeah, I know, but Salazar said he'd give us like 50 gold a head if we got him this time. Yes, but it seems so mundane to just kill people as they come in. We should do something more creative and exciting. I don't know, I'm just happy to be here.
Oh boy. So Clovis turns and just makes the 3 sign and points at his ear and then does the 3 sign again.
If we've been like campers together for 6 weeks at this point, we would know he's trying to mark that there's someone in there. He heard them. I would assume if we've been the crew since day 1, we'd kind of know each other. Is that a fair assumption, GM?
Yeah, that's a fair assumption.
Okay. So Zora's going to hold up her hands and very robotically like mime out closing the door, and then them each walking away, all 3 of us, one at a time, and then point behind her.
Clovis nods and quietly shuts the door.
All right, so Clovis, you shut the door.
Well, that was easy.
Let's go back out there. The old maze here. Did we win?
I'm starting to understand your hand signals. There were 3 talking mice in the room that you were scared of?
Fair enough. It's close-ish, you know. At least I didn't have to give you the finger this time.
Sorry, there were 3 chickens in the room?
3 dudes talking. Let's go the other direction.
And Zora will take charge because...
We are.
Oh, fine.
Get out of here.
Never mind.
No, go
Clovis
ahead.
is just
Go,
going to
go.
cut her off. Go for it, Clovis.
Yeah, no.
Now she's pissed.
All right. Close is
So
gonna
she's
go
going to
down
take a step back and let you get in front of her.
We're going to go around back the way we were coming and see what we can see. Oh,
So you guys start to round that corner, and Clovis, you get a good look, and you see this is a dead end.
looks like a New York apartment in here. We got to go back the other way. It's a little tiny space. Nothing else here.
All right. Well, what was in the room you were so afraid of?
There were at least 3 people talking that Salazar paid them $50 a head, 50 gold a head to kill us, and they wanted to be creative about it. So I was like, are we gonna go in there, or are we gonna find something? Or are we gonna find something else? So I guess we gotta maybe we go in there and we surprise them. I could open up the door slow and quiet, and then we can burst in and do something. Do you got like something cool we could do?
Let's bash some skulls.
I was thinking something a little more, maybe elegant, or less, get stabbed.
You can be as elegant as you want to be.
We need to keep moving. Were there any other ways to go? Or just the door?
I didn't see anything else, but let's go back and look, and then if not, we'll go in bash, I guess.
All right. Well, Webster's going to turn and go towards the other door and wait for Clovis to show up.
Zora's going to take just a second, and she's going to kind of pull some things off her belt and swap them for things that are in her backpack. And she's going to put away what she had, and instead she's going to put a pair of manacles on one side of her belt and 50 feet of rope on the other side. And then she'll catch up behind Webster.
All right, so the 3 of you are back in front of this closed door.
Clovis will go up to the door again and as sneakily as he can open it up. Well, actually, before that, do we look around and see any other options? Is there anything else here
Nope.
besides this door?
Salazar is a pretty twisted man.
Yeah. So he looks back at everybody, shrugs his shoulder, and then mimes with his cutlass, hacking at the air.
And Zora's going to push Webster, so Webster gets bumped into you.
Let's go. I'm ready.
All right. So Clovis is gonna. Are we? And he pushes open the door as quiet as he can and slides in around the door.
All right. So you slide in here, and you see 3 armed men. And they don't seem to have noticed you quite yet, Clovis. But you have limited seconds here. 3,
Shoot.
2.
Okay, Clovis is gonna throw the vial of acid on his belt at the first one, and then run for the door to the south.
So, Clovis, you take the vial of acid off of your belt. You throw it at one of the guys. And what does this vial of acid, what do you imagine that it does? Is this like pretty thick glass, or are you hoping that it's going to shatter? Does it bounce off of him? Or?
He's going for the shatter effect. It's thin glass. He keeps it in a leather sheath, and he pulled it out of the leather sheath and chucked it at the guy right in the face, and earn your 50, and then runs for the south door. He's gonna burn him down.
So you throw this vial of acid, and you know that, like, hey, if I hit it like right on that like metal buckle on his shoulder, it's gonna shatter and it's gonna get him. So before we go too much further, I'm going to have us start with our initiative. You guys will go first, and then they will go, and then we're going to roll for the next round of initiative to see if they go back to back or if you guys get to go before they do.
Got it.
So that was Clovis's turn. Webster, Zora, anything that you guys want to do?
How big is the room?
The room's about 20 by 20, so it's not a huge room, but it's... there's plenty of room for you guys to kind of like all 6 of you to be in this room at the same time. But it's kind of close quarters, so if you're swinging something big, you need to be sure of who you're hitting.
Zora's gonna grab the rope off her belt, which is a 50-foot long rope, and she's gonna shove one piece of it in Webster's hand and say, "Run left." And then she's just gonna run into the room, and she's gonna run to her right, which is the south. And I'm going to hope that we can circle these guys and just pull them in a little group.
Webster will follow directions.
Nice. So we're going to have you do a danger roll here, Zora. We're going to have you do a strength because you're using raw power. And then Webster, you can help her with this. So we're going to do the 2 dice, and whatever the highest number is the one we're going to take.
Okay.
Or sorry, and I said 1 dice. It should be 2 dice.
So I roll 2d6?
2d6, please.
Okay, I rolled a 5 and a 3, which is 8, plus my strength makes it 9.
Okay, so we got a 9.
And I rolled a 6 and a 6, plus my strength would be a 4 on that. So it would be a 16 if you'll take that.
Hell yeah. So, way this kind of like 3 seconds plays out. Vial of acid. Oh, what the hell? Oh, man. And then, oh, ropes? Oh, man, this is not quite like last year. Well, I'm just still happy to be here. And I love being close to you guys. As the 3 of them get shinked together. And they're going to squiggle and squirm. And we're going to see if they can contest that with an attack here.
Good luck.
And the first one tries to whittle at the rope. It's not doing anything. Second one tries to whittle at the rope, and he's getting a little bit further into it. And the third one, but they're stuck. They're all bound up.
I assume we're in the room wrapped around him. All right.
Now, did Clovis make it through the door? Did he just go like, acid, ah!
I will say that he would be like
Kinda.
about to exit through the south door.
Yeah, Clovis is all beating feet, and he sees you guys kind of running in. Hey, you got him. Well, that was a good use of my acid. Well, which way? The old Garmin over here. Let's go.
Yes.
We got to kill these guys.
So these guys are tied up. There's nothing that they can do. They weren't able to get out of the rope. I rolled a 4, an 8, and a 7 to try and get out of there, but that's not a really high attack. So they're tied up. You guys have the 4 doors, the one that you came from in the west, 1 to the north, you have 1 to the east, and 1 to the south.
Which route is the proper destination? Zora asks the tied-up group as she continues to walk around and just circle them more and more as she's talking. Because it's 50 feet of rope, so I'm not just doing one loop and hoping for the best.
That's what I was like. Yeah, like, I mean, like an 8 technically would be like higher than like an AC, but like as you're like going round and round and round, it's just getting thicker and thicker. If no one else says it, I'm going to add the nickel here. Nickel.
Wow. Arr.
Webster's going to be sitting there with his weapon just ready to whack these guys if he needs to, while Zora keeps going in circles around him.
So Zora, you ask, what's the best way out of here? I just, we wouldn't tell the likes of you. Well, I'll tell you if you want to be my new friend.
Yeah. Chloe says, I'll be your friend. as he's picking his teeth with his cutlass.
And the third one kind of rolls his eyes. Bob, I've told you a number of times, not everyone is going to be your friend. Sometimes we have to kill people. Well, I know that, but I like being friends with you guys, and these guys seem like mighty nice, so I might want to be friends with them too. And from what I remember of last year, South was the best.
Yeah, I could have told you that. All right, well, because I'm your friend, I won't kill you. So
I sure
day.
appreciates that.
I didn't say anything about anybody else.
Think they have anything of use on them?
Oh, yeah. Shake them down.
Well, you can have my dagger. I'm not going to be using it to get out of this rope. She did a mighty fine job tying us up. Damn it, Bob. I keep telling you, you don't need to be friends with everybody. I know, Drake, but that's just the way he is. You know, this is what you get when you find a mercenary in the market.
Hey there, Drake. Do I need to give you a little assistance on the not talking back portion?
No, friend. Please don't hurt my old friend. You're my new friend, and I want my friends to all get along.
Yeah.
Is that one wearing a red shirt, perchance?
They're all in red.
Nice.
Let's get out of here.
This might be too much, but if that one is willing to come with us, Zora would love to let them come by taking the other thing off of her belt, which is a pair of manacles, and then using their dagger to cut about 10 feet off of the rope to tie the remaining two so they won't come after us. So she still has 40 remaining feet of rope on her belt. And this new friend will be in the manacles because he just tried to kill us, so we can't trust him right away. But again, that's a lot.
No, I love it. I think, part of what makes Maze Rats so great is you're trying to figure out how to conquer the puzzle in new and exciting creative ways. So that's new and exciting, and I dig it. So let's make it happen. No rolls needed. So, yep, Zora, you're able to do that. You kind of tie up these other two guys very nice. And, Clovis was really good at tying knots at summer camp. So, he kind of does the once over and makes sure that the knots are really nice and snug. You got anything for this acid? It kind of burns.
I could pour some water on it.
Nah, I don't want to be taking no bath.
Fair enough. I get you there. But we're getting out of here. Work on that attitude.
All right, bye, friends. It was super nice to meet you. I hope you get your money next time.
What do you call yourself?
Oh, my name's Bob. That's it, just Bob.
We'll send Bob first through any doorway.
Yeah.
Lead the way, Bob.
I can
Come
do
on,
that. I'm real good at doing that.
It's all right.
And which way do you guys want to direct Bob to go?
South door. Yeah. We're going that way. I called it already.
All right. So you guys push Bob through the door. He's all happy to be here. Well, this is a hallway. I found you guys another hallway. Man, you guys are sure nice taking me with you. I wonder if I'm going to get 50 gold still, but maybe I'll have to kill you at the end. I don't know, but you seem nice.
Looks like it goes left and right.
Keep moving, Bob.
Yeah. Left or right? Left or right? Let's see.
Yeah, so you guys,
Go east.
as you look to the west, you see that it kind of ends in more of that like brick, crypt-looking material, and then you look to the east, and same kind of thing. But you do have this little space in front of you that the bad GM did not reveal.
Ah. Well,
Bob, check that out.
Okay, scary lady, I'll do that. It's a door.
Why don't you push that old door open there, Bob?
You got it, sir. And Bob pushes open the door. And do you want Bob to enter the room?
What do you
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I think Bob needs to shout back what he sees because
Yeah.
I love Bob's voice.
So Bob opens the door and he takes a peek in, and surprise, surprise, nothing appears to be ready to kill you. What you do see instead are, he sees. Well, there's a lot of doors in this here room, and there's a lot of chalk on the walls, and I don't know, I can't read all of it, but my mama never taught me how to read, so I don't know, there could be stuff in here. You guys want to come check it out?
Was your father named Jax Rhodeshelm?
How do you know, Jack?
Let's keep going.
If only facial expressions could translate in audio.
Clovis is gonna walk in behind him. Nobody in here to eat us or anything? Yeah, we're all good.
Doesn't look like it, new friend.
Zora walks in and looks at the chalk on the walls.
Yeah. So does Clovis. I almost said
Webster's
Jack.
gonna stand in the corner with his weapon ready.
So you guys all walk into this room. The doors are all closed, and you all kind of shuffle in at the same time. It's not very staggered. There's no time out in the hallway. And Webster, as you enter the room last, the door shuts behind you.
Damn it, Bob.
Well, I didn't know that the door was going to close. I mean, you just had me open it, and then it was open the whole time.
C-3PO, come in, C-3PO. How come he's not answering the transponder?
So, Zora, you're looking around at those chalk markings on the wall, and it's very curious because one of the things that you notice is that it goes from kind of like legible writing higher up. You see some A's, you see some I's, you see some phrases, you see the word water, and that's when you start to connect the dots that everything 3 feet below these letters it still appears to be chalk, but it's been washed away.
Uh-oh.
And as that kind of clicks into place in your mind, the first bubble of water appears from the floor. Bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Okay, so we see the writing. Okay, everybody, let's read this out. Let's see what we see. We saw some A's and some letters.
Anybody
Or we just
else's
run
feet
for it.
getting wet? Or just me? I mean, I didn't pee, but someone might have.
I'm thinking,
You're a housebreaker, right?
yeah, we're just gonna go south. Let's go to that south door. I'll get you a wet wipe later. Jack's just gonna, not Jack. Clovis. Thanks. Now you broke me. I'm gonna. Are you guys good with the south door?
Just keep moving.
Zora's gonna walk to the doors on the west and just press her ear on the doors and try and see what she can hear on the other side.
So you can't hear anything on the other side of the door. And Clovis, you wanted to go to, like, are you trying to open the south door, or are you just
He's
going
gonna
up to
look at the door. He's going up to the door and looking at it real hard.
it? Looks like a door.
Webster's gonna open the door to the east of him right there. He's just gonna try to open a door.
So you try to open the door, and it appears to be locked.
All right.
Door's locked.
Okay, I like locked doors. We're going with that one. What do you guys think? Locked door? Locked door. Can I listen at the south door just before he goes to the east door? He wants to see if he can hear anything through the south door or feel anything, like heat or cold.
So you go to the south door, you don't feel anything, still looks like a door, and that steady bloop, 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 bloop.
Okay. Good. Jack. Clovis is going to go over to the east door that's locked, and he's going to pull out his lock picks. He's got
Okay.
to dig through his bag for him, but he's got them.
He's got his
Webster's
lockpicks.
gonna try the southeast door while he's doing that. See if
Also
this one
appears
is-
to be locked.
This one's locked too. Not looking good.
And Zora's gonna look up at the ceiling and see if there's anything unique about the ceiling.
The ceiling doesn't appear to have anything unique about it. It's just a ceiling. And slowly the water is starting to just cover your guys' boots.
Clovis is getting the lockpicks out of his bag, I hope. And putting them on his belt. He's got 3 sets.
All right,
I'm
so
just gonna go to that door and try to
which
unlock
door are
it.
you trying to unlock here?
The northeast door, the first one that we got tried.
Northeast door. Okay, so you go ahead and you start trying to unpick that lock.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're trying and trying. And man, it just seems really kind of weird that it's not coming undone. You've done this 100 times before.
Huh. Okay. Webster, that other door is locked too?
Yep.
Can Clovis run across Caddy Corner to the southwest door and check and see if that one's locked?
That one is also locked.
Okay.
Zora's going to tell Bob, hit this door with me, and she's going to run to the northwest, not run to it. She's right by it's the one that she listened to first, the northwest door, and she's going to try and just kick it and hit it with Bob and see if they can kind of force the door at all.
You go up to this door and it gives and opens up. And this room has just shelves and shelves of chalk.
Is this room also flooding?
It has like what appears to be like a drainage system pretty high up on the walls. But no, it is not currently flooding. Or like it's flooding, but it's like, this room would eventually be okay.
All right.
Zora's just going to call out, there's chalk here. And then she's going to start looking at the walls again and trying to see if she can discern any pattern, any repeated phrase, or anything that she can extrapolate from there.
All right, so we're going to do a will danger roll here for you. And that's going to be 2d6, please.
All right. Oh, I rolled a 1 and a 6. And my will is 2, so that would be a total of 9.
Total of 9. You start studying the walls, and it takes you kind of a few minutes to realize that some of the letters that are on there are, you got an A, you've got an I, you've got an N, you have an R, and you have a D, and these seem all to be like repeated on each of the walls.
A-R-N.
Drain. Drain. Cannot locate drain.
Is there a D?
Yeah.
Did I stutter? Drain. Drain.
Drain.
Cannot locate drain.
Drain.
Webster's gonna go into
Bob, look for a drain.
that room and grab a piece of chalk.
All right. Yeah.
And can I go do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. So go grab a piece of chalk, bring it back out, and then try to repeat writing the chalk on the walls in the same location, so all the letters in the same place.
Yeah, so at this point, like the water is probably just below your guys' belts at this point. It's been rising pretty quickly, and Webster, you go up to the wall and you start writing the word drain. And as you do, the water stops.
Clovis runs in and grabs another piece of chalk, and he comes back out and he writes drain like 5 times on the wall.
On the same wall that Webster's writing, or on a different wall?
He's going to go to that south wall and write it.
So you go to a different wall, and the water starts to lower just a little bit.
Okay, it's not the amount of times. He'll run over to the east wall and write drain as well.
And the water lowers just a little bit more.
Webster will
And
write it
Zora
on the
will
north.
write drain.
Oh, there you
Oh, go ahead.
go. One of us will write it on the north wall.
And the water starts seeping back into the floor. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then you hear click.
Oh, that wasn't so
I
bad.
forgot which door is it now that opened. Close.
Bob, did you know about this?
Well, it wasn't wet when we walked through here earlier.
Which way did you come from?
Oh, I'm sorry, new friend. I ain't so good with directions. I was just following Shane and Drake because they seemed like they knew where they were going.
I appreciate your honesty, but not your body odor.
No one does.
I appreciate both. Clovis is going to go to the northeast door again, the first door he tried, and just check to see if it's unlocked now.
Northeast door opens.
Think we found our winner.
Bob, this is where you came from. You go first.
Well, miss, okay, I'll go first. So Bob's gonna start walking down. He sees a wall. Should I keep going?
Yep.
Yes.
I don't recognize this. And he's gonna walk a little bit further. Oh, well, are you guys coming too, or do I just have to do this by myself?
In 10 feet, turn right. And Zora follows, and then she turns right.
Clovis is going
In
to follow
2 feet, stop.
Yeah, Webster's holding up the back.
What do you see there, Bob?
Well, you seem real good with directions. Do you think I should go straight or straight?
Further's better. Keep going.
But straight or straight?
This the second straight.
Second straight it is. And he's gonna walk a little bit further. We can go up this way. It looks like there might be something at the end of this hallway.
I'm following.
Yeah, Webster's falling behind.
Clovis is behind her.
Hello, campers. Thank you for taking the time out of your jam-packed activity-filled days to give us a listen. While you're taking a quick snack break, would you mind doing me just a small favor? Drop NatFun a rating or review on your favorite podcast listening network. Or, if you need more NatFun in your life, I hear they have quite the Patreon. Now, rolling back to the adventure.
What do you got there, Bobby Bob? Are you ready?
It's a door. Another door.
You know how they work.
Sometimes.
Got us a real peach here.
His name is Bob. Not Peach.
Maybe it's Bob. Maybe it's Bob Peach. Are you Bob Peach?
Bob, what's your middle name?
I don't got no middle name. I don't got no last name. Everybody just calls me Bob.
His middle name's O.
Clovis, he ain't got no middle name. He ain't got no last name.
Can we break Aaron?
Just call him Bob.
Boob it is.
All right, so Bob's standing outside the door. You guys want him to open it?
Yep.
Wiggle the handle there, Bobby boy.
Open it. Open
Go on,
it.
red shirt.
So Bob pushes open the door, and he peeks in, and kind of looks around. I don't see nothing big in here.
Keep going.
Clovis is gonna march on in. He's tired of diddly dinking. Come on, Bob, get on in there. And he's gonna go in right behind him.
Zora's gonna wait just a second to see if doors close or anything pops out of hidden compartments as they enter.
Bob walks
Before she
in.
goes in.
Clovis
goes
walks
right with
in.
him. Yep.
Webster, are you still in the hallway? Are you going in too?
Webster's just right in the doorway. He'll stand
All right.
in the doorway.
So Bob and Clovis would hear this. Caca! Caca! And I need you guys, you two will start with the initiative. You guys are the only two in the room, so I need Matt to roll your player initiative.
Okay.
And Bob has his hands in manacles.
That's a 4. Oh, good lord. That's a lot
and
of people.
they got a 3. So these aren't people. These are just opposition tokens. You guys just adopted Bob, so he's going to look like them. But you hear the caw, 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 and you see 3 large ravens that were nesting in this actually seemingly tall ceiling. And they got their beady red eyes peered at you. Some might say even bloody red eyes looking at you. And they tilt their heads.
Alrighty.
But you guys get to go first. You guys got the 4, I got the 3.
Yep. So Clovis is going to throw Bob forward and then run to the north door.
So Sacrificial Bob, in his manacles, gets pushed forward. Oh man, what the hell? And Clovis runs to the north door.
New friends, Bob. New friends.
I don't like birds. I think the birds are part of the government. They're keeping surveillance on all of us.
Here there was a tinfoil hat on another. Are you nuts? All right, so yeah, Clovis is going to throw him forward and run for the door. What do I need to do?
Quick side note. Are you implying that they spy on people and hear what they say and then report it back to the government, just like Mockingjays in the Hunger Games? I'm not looking real hard for these guys.
No, that's just going off of like that whole "are birds real" or are they surveillance drones? But I like the connection.
Connection is a loose term we're going to use right now. Thin. Okay, what do I need to do there?
That's it. That was your move. You run to the door, so you just tell me if you want to go through it or not.
Oh, hell yeah, I want to go through it.
Okay, so Clovis, you can now
North
enter
door.
this room. Are you going to shut the door behind you?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. He wants to see what's in here, you know, man-eating alligator versus crows. We're going to decide what we've got first.
So you run through that door. That's about your 30 feet of movement. And Clovis gets pushed. He has his hands in manacles. He can't really do anything, so he's just kind of like covering his head. And he's
Bob.
like, thank you. Bob is in manacles, and he can't really do anything. So he's just going to like cover his head. No, I don't like no birds. And the 3 large ravens are going to descend on Bob.
He is a sacrificial Bob.
Best use of something on my belt ever.
And the first one swoops in, beak and claws staring deep at Bob. And he's going to attack with an 11. Unfortunately for Bob, he can't use a shield, and he's just wearing a little bit of light armor. So that's going to hit. And against his armor class of 7, he is going to take 4 points of damage. Bob's looking real hurt. Oh man, oh man, oh man, I should have stayed in the room. Why did I need to make new friends? And
Bob, friends help each other out. Do better.
the second raven is going to see Bob, and it's going to try and attack. And he swoops down, but there's like this weird thing with like traffic and the other bird. He rolled a 7 and just kind of like bounces off. He tries to get him with his claws, and it's just not working. Oh, new friends, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. And then the third raven swoops in and gets his beak in there between the other two, so like throws out his wings like, this is mine. I'm hungry. And he nails Bob. And Bob is hit. He takes 1 point of damage. I really want to go home. I don't remember my mama's name, but I sure hope she was nice, because I'm coming home to see her. So we're going to do another initiative to see, do the ravens get to go again, or do the players get to go? So we'll both roll our d6.
Clovis rolled a 6.
And they roll a 2. So players, you get to go first.
Do we have to roll against each other to see who goes first, or just whoever?
It's just your guys' side. So.
Yeah. Since I've already gone, maybe it's your guys'
All right.
decision to act or not act.
Zora, should we just close the door? and go the other way.
Yes.
I don't want to lose our sacrificial Bob. And she's going to reach into her backpack and she's going to try and grab the horn that she has.
Okay, so to find an item in your backpack, you will roll 1d6. And whatever that number is how long it takes you to find something in your backpack.
Ooh, like total rounds of initiative.
Total rounds of
Bye,
initiative.
Bob.
Ooh. She doesn't care about Bob that much.
I mean, you could
Scratch
see
that.
You could see it. If it's a 1, I'd let you get it out right away. It's right on top. Because it would be like, that's the first round of combat.
I believe
right,
you
that
can
you're searching
abandon
for
it if you decide it's going to take too long in the rules.
Yeah. Yep, you can abandon it.
But I think if you abandon it, that is still this turn is consumed trying to
Yeah.
grab it and abandon it, correct?
Correct. You would still have your movement, but that would be
Oh.
your action.
All right, if I still have my movement, then I will still do that.
One. Hey!
Ooh. Yay!
She rolled a 1.
All right, so she's able to find it right away. It was on top. Man, Zora is not only excellent at navigation, she is fantastic at packing. She is prepared.
You want her on a camping trip. But that uses up my action to get it out, correct? So I just have my movement, but I cannot use it this turn?
Correct.
Okay. I was going to blow the horn and see if I could flush the birds off of Bob.
You still have your movement, so you can run into the room and you can try to like put yourself in between the birds and Bob and give them another target.
That's not happening. She will go where she saw Clovis go, and she will have the horn ready and face the door to do it if the birds come towards them. But she's not going to just stand next to Bob and go, wait just like 8 seconds. I got you.
So Zora finds the horn. She sprints through the room. She is now at the north door in the doorway. All right, Webster, what would you like to do?
Where are the birds relative to Bob? Are they all over him right now? Or are they in the air, circling about?
Yeah, so like let's mark Bob in red here.
I'm just thinking, like, three-dimensionally, where are
So
they?
that's
just
ominous.
all over him right now, or they've like swooped and gone back up? Or
Yeah, we'll say that they're kind of like one of them's still right in front of him. The other two are like flying in like circles above him, like figuring out what their attack next is going to be. So you got the one who like got his last claws into him,
well, that's
and then the other two are like, yeah, we're going to get him too.
probably not so good for Bob. I guess Webster's gonna go ahead and take the net off his belt, and he's been practicing since week 1. He's gonna throw his net across the birds and Bob. If he's in the way, you could have him do a saving throw or something, but I'm fine with him getting wrapped up. I want the birds taken out.
All right, so you take this giant net, you throw it over. I think that's going to be a dexterity danger roll. So it's going to be 2d6.
2d6, so I got a 3 and a 6, and I have no bonus to that, so it's just a 9.
It's pretty good.
9 is not going to do it, though.
Oh no.
You needed a 10 or higher.
So close.
So you throw the net, and the ravens are just really smart. They're able to kind of like swoop out of the way. And Bob's like, oh man, now I'm all tied up like a rotisserie chicken.
Wow. More like a turkey breast, buddy, but you're gonna be just fine in a minute.
Webster's gonna go ahead and continue his way through into the hallway to the north, or at least the next room, whatever it is. He threw his net. He wasn't successful. He's moving out.
So all three of you guys are in this north door. Clovis, is there anything that you want to do?
Can I look around this room? Is there a way out? Is there anything in here?
Yes, you see that this kind of opens up into more hallway.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Clovis is figured Bob's snack, and he's moving along. It's about winning. He's gonna go up and go to the right.
Would Zora have been able to use her final movement after Webster came in to close the door after Webster's failed net?
And as Zora closes the door, you just hear Bob. Oh man.
Mama tried.
Bye, Bob.
You don't know that.
We knew
He
him
could
well.
come back. He could be a zombie. You don't know.
All right, so you guys close the door.
Yep, I call that a
Oh,
success.
that could have gone better.
Can ravens open doors?
Mm.
I'm not waiting around to find out. Let's go.
Going east here.
Zora puts the horn back in her backpack.
I like it. Look, we get to use things we find here in the DL dungeon, man. Bob worked out well. He was a good tool.
So, Clovis, you kind of go around this corner, and it's a dead end.
Well, poop sickles. I are lost. Go the other way.
Recalculating.
So you guys start heading to the west.
Yeah. Webster will start heading to the west and go down this hallway.
Zora follows.
So you enter the hallway, and you kind of see it opens up, and there's a door. You're at the end of the hallway.
All right. Well, Webster's going to go down there and open this door.
So, Webster, you open the door, and you hear,
Gosh dang it, Drake. I thought for sure maybe we'd get one this year. I mean, Salazar pays really well.
well, yes, I know, Shane, but, they'll come and let us out eventually.
Well, Webster will walk in, assuming these guys are still tied up.
Yeah, they're just sitting there, just hanging out. Those were really good knots that you all
Yeah.
tied.
He's going to say sorry about Bob.
Don't tell him.
Would one of you like some new friends?
You can take your friendship and put it where the sun don't shine.
And Zora's gonna kick him in the face.
Sun doesn't shine here, buddy.
All right, that's going to be an attack roll.
2d6. Zora rolls an 11 with her boot to the face.
I just kicked a dude to the death.
One of her characteristics is bitter. I'm playing the characteristic, man.
Do you have a +1 to your attack? Because that'd be a 12.
Oh, yeah, do you have any attack bonus or damage bonuses there? Are you using one-handed or two weapons?
Well, I was just kicking him with my boot. But I do have a +1
well.
to attack on my character.
All right. Well, if you do, then that is a 12. You do 4 points of damage.
Now listen here, miss. I may be tied up, but you take these ropes off and we got a fair fight. You don't kick a man when he's down.
Let him loose.
You don't insult me when I'm standing up.
Clovis walks over and kicks him.
God.
You guys aren't.
All right, go ahead and do your damage or your attack roll there.
Please roll like a 2 or a 3.
No,
1.
no.
Oh, wait. Roll hit the attack
Oh,
button
yeah,
because that one should do a 2d6.
That would be an 8 +1. It's 9.
His nose is starting to bleed, and he's just looking really upset. And is just like,
I thought summer camp kids are supposed to be nice or something.
My kid years are long gone. Bob, I'm Clovis doesn't play anymore. All right, let's get the hell out of here.
and Drake's like,
Shane, we were hired to kill children. Like, you ruffians, you bested us. Just go on your merry way or whatever.
Merrily,
All right.
merrily strolling along.
South it is.
And Zora's gonna go south again.
Yeah,
Back to the
same
back
door.
to the drain room.
so you guys go back through the south door. You go into the drain room. Just like last time, the door shuts behind you, and bloop, 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 bloop.
Grab the chalk.
Oh, Webster has the chalk
Zora
still
walks
in
back.
his
Is the
possession,
chalk
so.
room still open, or do we get to re-kick that door?
The chalk, it's shut, but you can re-kick it.
Oh yeah, Zora's gonna re-kick the door open.
That is how you open doors. Door opens up. You see the drain system high up on the wall and all the chalk on shelves.
Clovis writes on the south wall, drain.
Zora writes on the north wall, drain.
Webster still has his chalk, so he's writing on the east wall, drain.
Clovis will run over to the west wall, drain.
And water barely made it like 3 or 4 inches high. And then you hear the bloop, 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 bloop.
All right. Which are we doing?
Zora's going to put the chalk in her backpack.
Yeah.
Her boot's getting tired.
Clovis goes to put it in his
Alright.
backpack. He's already got some. East, south, or west? Well, south was already open. That scares the hell out of me. So west or east?
East.
East.
Is the south door open?
That was open
No.
before. It was open. It was unlocked, and I don't like that. All the other doors were locked.
Yeah, it was unlocked. All of the doors were unlocked after the water drained.
But it was unlocked before the water drained, wasn't it?
You never tried it.
You never tried it. You just stood in front of it and listened. You don't know if it was locked or unlocked.
And then you went up to Webster's door.
Oh, I thought he checked to see if it was unlocked. That's why he abandoned
Zora's
it.
going to shake her head and walk over to the south door and kick it.
Oh boy.
You kick it and it just does that thing like when you open up a door really fast and smacks against the wall. And it opens up into a nice little hallway.
Zora steps in. Turn right in 3 feet.
Webster's gonna follow as good as direction as any.
Clovis will follow behind Webster.
Zora's going to turn around. Did you even try to open this door before?
I swear I did, but whatever. Thought it was unlocked. It made me scary.
Alright, well, we won't let him open doors from now on.
You say that now, but you are probably gonna ask.
All right, which way you going, Zora?
What do I see?
So you get to this kind of like crossroads in the hallway, and you see straight. Sorry, Bob. Straight or straight? You see a kind of hallway that like opens up to the west, and you see a hallway that opens up to the south. And as you peer down the south hallway, you see that there's a wall, but it continues opening up beyond that.
What? When in doubt, south?
Yep, she's going to go the shortest southern route from where she's currently standing.
All right, so you start walking a little bit south, and you see that, yep, it kind of turns, makes an S shape as you kind of peer around this corner. You see that it opens up a little bit more.
She's going to keep going.
And as you keep walking, you just see, yep, kind of snakes around again. Got this weird, twisty cavern.
In 15 feet, perform a U-turn when it is safe. She keeps going. You guys said that you liked it. You told me to keep it.
I like your brother Tom better.
So you guys continue like walking down, and you see another door.
Clovis, would you like to touch this door handle and get scared as well?
Why don't you go ahead? I'll see if you are better at it than I am.
And Zora's going to press her ear to the door and see if she can hear anything on the other side.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do another will check. So that's going to be 2d6 for me, please.
She rolled a 5 and a 4 and has a will of 2 for 11.
Yep, you sure do. You hear kind of what sounds like hooves.
She steps back. I think it's whatever those things were that took care of... What was her name? Niblets? Giblets?
Hibbs.
Oh, Nibs, we knew
Really
thee
good.
well.
Why don't you go look? We'll wait here.
Again, you sound scared, Clovis. I can just kill you right now and we can get another party member that's willing to actually perform in the dungeon under pressure.
Nickel.
And she draws her sword.
Good.
There is a mechanic for this, so
I
Zora,
know.
if you would like to proceed.
I heard you in the session 0. She's just threatening you.
Nah. I'll kick your ass when we don't die.
She leans in. Prove it. Open the door, Clovis. And she kind of steps to the side.
Where's Bob? Why the hell not? Alright. He'll go open the damn door. He's gonna do it real quiet like again. See if he can peek in there.
I say, while they're doing that, can Webster take out he has poison in his bag, and he wants to put poison on the tip of his weapon, on the blade of his weapon.
So, yep, you take the poison out, you get your weapon all greased up. Nickel.
Wow.
And the door opens. It's all quiet, sneaky, since Clovis has got that Shadow Jack background. Barely even makes a squeak. And you're able to kind of peek your head in there, Clovis. And what you see is a tall, very tall, skeletal giraffe. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
What?
No.
What?
I don't think poison is going to be effective against a skeleton.
Well, maybe a skeleton giraffe. You never know.
Hey, Zora, it's a unicorn. Why don't you go see?
So, players, how are you enjoying Salazar's dungeon so far?
Well, it's pretty good. I mean, we're all alive.
It's like
so.
Pee-wee's Playhouse had a meth trip.
It's pretty fun. It's fun to just think of creative ways to use your stuff. And I did not think that you were going to let us waltz Bob around, but I happened to have rope and manacles on my character, so I was like, yeah, let's try and use stuff.
Yeah, like convincing him to go with you wouldn't have worked if you didn't have that stuff, because Shane and Drake would have tried to take you guys out. But the rope came in clutch, so I loved that. So thank you, listeners, for joining us for session 1 of our Camper Calamity Fun Shot. We will see you guys next time as we reach the conclusion of Salazar's dungeon run. And for those of you keeping track at home, there has only been one death so far. Bob. May he rest in peace.
Oh, I didn't think about Bob to the count.
Pieces. Well, campers, until next time.
We hope you can find yourself a table.
Or a computer.
And some friends.
So you can roll into your own NatFun.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Hope I survive next
Watch
week.
out.
Bye.
Watch out for crows. Oh, I'm totally gonna die. It's gonna be fine.
Oh, the twists and turns we got into. I wanted to say another quick thank you to Questing Beast and Ben Milton, the creator of Maze Rats. If you enjoyed what you heard and want to try out Maze Rats for yourself, you can find it at questingbeast.itch.io/Maze Rats. Maze Rats is a fantasy role-playing game focused on exploration, survival, and creative problem-solving. Maze Rats challenges players to be creative and come up with solutions with just a few rules to guide the adventure. What makes Maze Rats so fun to play is its quick start roll tables. If you're not sure what to do next, well, there's a table for that. From NPCs, monsters, dungeons, and spells, creating your character and everything else can be set up in a matter of minutes with just a couple of D6. Maze Rats is licensed for our use under the Creative Commons Attribution 4.0 license. We hope you enjoyed our version of Maze Rats, Camper Calamity. Hope to see you next week.